Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Rimworld Ice Sheet Biome Let's Play. And we're right where we were last time. Actually, let me bring the HUD back. I was taking a screenshot for a thumbnail. But we're back exactly where we left off, with the nice pause feature being able to actually let us do that. And what we're going to try and do today is more expansion. We want to build a lot more. And to do the expansion we want to do, we're actually going to go back over here where all this metal is and unforbid it, in hopes that one of our colonists will go and pick it up at some point. And I'm just going to look around the map really fast to see if we can't find any more metal sitting around that we can, well, take control of and start using for our construction. Since mining it takes a long time and we don't want to have to take too long to mine it, we just kind of want the metal so that we can start working with it. And of course more poor mood, because that's pretty much what everyone is. Since the colony really isn't that great off just yet. We have no need for that bed, so let's just deconstruct it and all of its bloodstains. Low food, hunter lacks a weapon. What hunter lacks a weapon? Oh yeah, Theodric went down, so he didn't have a weapon. He was better with the gun, right? Yes, he was. He was our pistol guy. But since we lost our sniper, how about we give him the sniper rifle instead? Or the survival rifle, I should say. Because the survival rifle's slightly better than this pistol. More people are in bad moods. We have lots of potatoes, so once these guys get some hauling orders, they'll be able to haul the potatoes over into the refrigerator, where they'll be okay. So one of the moons has planted in... Okay, so we have an eclipse, which means we're going to start draining power. Hopefully we have enough batteries. Negative 40 watts at full power of the windmill. Yeah, we would be able to survive an eclipse like this. However, when that windmill starts slowing down, yeah, we're going to lose a lot of power very quickly. Maybe we have enough to survive or outlast this eclipse. I think we do, so we'll have high hopes for it. If we don't, then we might lose some plants, but we're doing decent on food actually, because we just need a couple hydroponics bays with this light where they grow constantly, so we can grow quite a bit of food quite efficiently. We have our second room almost done, so let's start putting some furniture in it. Another steel bed, which is another 100 metal used just to make sure our colonists are comfortable, which is quite a lot actually. We have to wait for it to be built before we can tell it what exactly it's supposed to be. And we do need to put some heaters in these rooms. So temperature, heater, we will stick the heaters on the top side at the floor. And to do that, we're also going to need power conduits to make all of this work out. So we'll just stick the power conduits through the walls like so, and it'll be okay. Deconstruct one of the beds so someone can go and sleep in this room. It's negative 10 in there, 21 in here. They might be happy. We'll get the heater up pretty soon, so it'll be okay. We need to do more mining. I'm guessing my people are still running out and grabbing all that ore, or they've actually run out and grabbed all of the ore. So there's no more freestanding ore. It's all mineable left. So hopefully in between plant harvesting and whatever else they do in their free time, they will be able to do some mining. Another escape pod? I don't know if I should trust this. We still have the body of the last guy we tried to rescue. Yeah, Downs. You know, he was hurt. He was in an escape pod. We tried to rescue him. And then he tried to kill us. Now, I don't want to judge Yang here, but I have a bad feeling they might try to kill us too. Are they from the same faction? Possibly? It doesn't say what faction they're from, does it? No, it doesn't. Just that... Whoa! That skill in social. Holy cow. I just noticed that. That is massive. He's that skilled in social and he's abrasive. That's funny. Yang always says exactly what's on his mind, even if it's bugging him. He tends to to rub people the wrong way, and yet he has 20 social. So he's kind of useless to us, but he's definitely a good fighter, and we need a fighter, and he can also be a really good warden. So I don't know, should we bet on maybe being able to save him? Possibly, maybe. How about we cancel the construction of that? Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense to do that. Let's just create him a nice little sleeping zone. Hopefully somewhere where it's going to be semi-warm. I know, we can create him a sleeping zone up there. We don't have enough wood for any more heaters. That's no good. Let's put a second heater in this room. Hopefully we'll have enough metal so that this room doesn't freeze and that room doesn't freeze, and hopefully everything, we just don't die, I guess. But we have our sleeping mat. We'll save him when we find a colonist. There you go, Seba, do something for me. You see this guy? Go and rescue him and hope he doesn't try to kill us. You know how that last guy tried to kill us? Well, let's pretend this guy is friendly and he's not going to try and kill us. That's my goal, is to just pretend he's friendly and he won't try to kill us. But you know, that's probably an unrealistic goal. I think you're the slowest miner I've ever seen. And yet you have a 5 in mining. Were you the guy that had the lazy? Yes, you were. Now it makes sense. You're just lazy, you don't want to work. I fully understand. Go get your food, eat it right next to your favorite body. Theodric is not a hauler. Okay, so he's not a hauler. Fine. Maybe someone else will take care of the body that's just sitting there. Yang is fully healed. Okay. Go home, Yang. Don't be of use to us. Don't share your incredibly good social skills with us. Just run away. Coward. Doesn't want to fight for us. Doesn't even want to try to help us. Oh well, nothing we can do about it. We're low on food. No, we're not. We have lots of food. Well, relatively speaking, we have lots of food. Because Yang exited the map healthy, relations with the Spacers have improved by 15. Good. Maybe they can give us some new people. Let's get rid of you because you're kind of in the way and kind of making my people upset by having to look at you, since you're a dead body. Looks like the eclipse ended. I kind of missed when that happened, but we have all our power coming back to us. And it's time to finish off the last couple of beds. So we'll put a bed here, and we'll stick one there, and finish up the furniture where we put our lamp down, and our steel plant pot down. And people are in poor moods, and we need to finish the walls. So we'll put a wall there, and a steel door right... Oh, we already have a steel door. So we'll just do a haul order to kind of haul all these rocks out of here. And we should be good. Now, I have found that typically, you don't need 2 heaters for these 2 rooms. Although in winter we probably do, so why don't we just do a heater instead of a vent, because we're going to need a second heater anyway, eventually. And we'll put more of those down. A lot of work to do in our colony. We only have 3 colonists, so we don't have enough colonists to do all of the work we need to be doing, which is why things are going so slowly, because we really need more people. We also need some gun turrets, but I mean, we just don't have the metal for the gun turrets yet, because we kind of want to get these rooms built. It's 21 degrees in here, 20 degrees in there. I think we're losing power during the day. Either that or we lost a lot of power during our eclipse. That it makes it look like we're losing power during the day. Or at least we're losing power very slowly. That's the impression I'm getting from these batteries. Let's take a look at day. Nope, we're definitely gaining power at day, but are we gaining more than we're losing? That's the real question. We want this geothermal spot. Poor mood, everyone's in a poor mood. I get it. I wish I could do more. So let's go with a wind turbine. We can't put one right next to it, but I bet if we put one, two over, then yeah, we should be able to. What was that? Greydale Defense Tanker. Oh, that's an interesting thing. So we'll put our windmill right there. We'll put a plug to it, and we'll say deconstruct the old windmill. What are you? You're a trade ship. Seba, finish your lunch and go check these guys out. Maybe they have something that we can use. So they have... I wish they had more wood. No, wait, they don't have wood. They'll buy our wood. Well, we don't have use for 11 wood. We kind of need more wood for it to be even useful. So maybe they have something else that we can use. Coal for coal power? No. They'll buy our medicine and they'll sell us medicine incredibly expensive. Buffalo meat's pretty cheap, although I think we have enough food to survive. What we really need is something to increase our production or raw resources. And they're not selling us any wood, and they're not selling us any... They are selling us steel. So how about we buy literally as much as we can of that? So it's just over 1 unit each, which means we can buy many hundreds of this. About 600 probably, right? Let's see, 854, 823. Okay, so we can buy 570 steel. And you know what? I'm just going to accept that because I really need steel and I don't want to have to mine it. I want to do construction, and I want to do construction soon, and I don't want to have to wait to mine all of my resources to begin my construction. So we're just going to spend all our silver on it. We'll definitely get silver more later once, you know, we actually have something to spend it on. Because the only other thing I'd realistically spend any of my silver on would have to be weapons of some variety. But since weapons really don't have that much value to me right now, since I really need metal more, we're just going to go with getting the metal. And now because we did buy so much metal, we can actually grab some turrets, which will help with our defense immensely, since turrets are, well, very helpful. I want to build this one in range of being useful, but also out of range of the geothermal plant, so we can still build a geothermal plant down there. And I think I'll build one right here, and of course we'll put some sandbags around it so that it is protected. And we're going to put another one down here to kind of give us some global protection of this area. And we're going to put it kind of close to home. We don't want to give the enemy too many defensive spots to attack this guy from without this, its own ability to fight back. So actually, if we put it right in the corner there, that'd be really nice because it's both defensive and kind of offensive. But what I might do instead is I might just go with a more further back turret so that it's got a more general field of defense. So we'll just kind of stick it by the door, I guess. That's a little too close to the door. We'll stick it a little further away from the door. That way when we put sandbags around it, it's a little bit nicer. Of course, we'll be using way more turrets than this, but at least now we have a couple turrets, and they're going to be incredibly invaluable to us because of their ability to, well, defend us. Since our colonists, none of them are actually any fighters, these turrets will be very good. Let's see, everyone's sleeping, aren't they? Okay, we have a second bed, which means we can label one for deconstruction. Since we have all the heaters going, all of these rooms are warm. Why is that? Oh, it's unroofed because we have that stupid zone going. Clear the no roof zone. Say that this area can now have a roof. And we'll even disable a little bit more. So there we go. This has a roof now, so it should start heating up. And it's no longer just wasted power. We need this windmill to construct soon. Sooner versus later, for sure. We're actually going to build a second windmill right on top of it right now. That way, we make sure... Actually, we're going to put a geothermal plant, but we'll get 2 windmills first. I guess that's not a problem because we do need to delete this solar panel eventually. Let's see. You can't quite build the turret yet, can you? Nope, not quite enough. That one over there is also about halfway built. So you guys are going to go mine the rest of your resources you need. And we're going to help you along by telling you, here's some more resources to mine. And eventually, there we go, we have 1 turret. That's good. You're going to see a second turret being built tonight, or probably tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably going to be built the next day from now. Theodric is confused on what he's supposed to be doing with his life. How about we deconstruct your bed, because now you have your own bed, or you... Whoa, that's a lot of people. Wait, where did they come from? They must have walked through the area. Raid, a group of pirates from the Killers have dropped right on top of you. They are attacking immediately. Oh boy. Actually, this is perfect. Because we have all these visitors, the visitors are going to kill the pirates for us. Visitors, please be useful. Oh, please be useful. Let's see, Zach Drone. He has a pistol. He's also a careful shooter. And Hiveworld Drone. Zach worked as a mindless construction drone in a massive Hiveworld civilization. Though he is now freed from the brutal social experiments to which he was subjected, he remains incapable of creative thought and leadership. Okay, that's strange. I've never seen someone called a drone before. Alright then. Oh, is he gonna kidnap him? No. You do not kidnap my people. Well, apparently these guys aren't going to be of any use to us. Don't miss, Theodric, please. Please don't miss. I don't want you shooting, Geo. Oh look, we won. How badly hurt are you? Not too bad. You'll live. What are your skills? You want to know what this guy's skills are? Target practice. That's what his skills are. Hopefully he'll be useful in training our guy to shoot. Since our guy apparently really cannot shoot. Holy cow, he's bad. Alright, undraft you. Go to Mizik, get another grave for the new guy. We need to start heating our food room because it's getting really, really cold in there. So let's grab some temperature. We'll grab heaters. We're going to stick one right in this corner. Gonna stick one in that corner. And we're gonna stick one by the comms array, where we just had an exotic goods trader show up, although I don't think an exotic goods trader is gonna give us anything useful, unfortunately. Since exotic goods are not something we need right now, we actually don't have enough money for anything, so we don't need anything right now. We're pretty much set. We just need more steel so we can build more rooms, so we can build more defenses, so maybe we can build floors for once in our life. I don't even think our walking speed is maxed out. Yeah, ice, walking speed, 51%. And I don't think we have the ability to do anything to these floors, since we really don't have the resources to, well, make them useful. We don't even have enough steel to do concrete floors. That's how bad we're at right now. So we're constructing our second turret, so we'll have 2 turrets up, which I suppose is good, meaning we'll be kind of sort of defensive, or at least we'll be able to survive longer if we become under attack. So that's good. We have enough food to keep us going for a while. Since rice does make itself very quickly, it grows nice and quickly. And, oh, fall has begun, which means it's going to be even colder than it's ever been before. Which, I suppose, isn't a great thing. Now this room should start heating up with a heater. Maybe. Maybe one... Oh, there it goes, 1 degree. This gigantic room, 1 heater, moved 2 degrees now. So it'll get there eventually. And by eventually, I mean in several days, or until we get the other heaters constructed. So what are my guys doing? Are they just hauling metal, or is there still some mining left to do? A little bit of mining left to do. And I don't know if this is actually going to be a spot to mine. We'll see. Prosthesis trade? There's a prosthetics trader. Someone's in a poor mood. Geo is in a poor mood. He's always been in a poor mood, though. Since day 1, he was upset with us, which makes me astounded as to why he wanted to join us, since he's not very happy with the way our colony is going, but I can't say that I'm entirely happy with the way the colony is going, because I just don't have the resources to do everything I want to do. Why is this room so cold? Unroofed. Thank you. Thank you for giving me all of the information I ever need. Why are you unroofed? Clear no roof areas. I want to know why it's unroofed, I guess. I don't know. I bet if I told it to become a no-roofed area, let it play a little and then cleared the no-roof area, our roof would get constructed. Am I right? Yes, so judging by that little bit of information we just tested, we should be able to say that the whole thing needs to become unroofed, which is what we're doing right now. We're just telling it, okay, the whole place needs to be unroofed, play a little bit of time so it becomes unroofed, and then we can just go and clear the whole thing, and it should build a roof. And it still says it's unroofed. Maybe the doors are what's causing the problem? So we'll clear the no roof area again. And it still says it's unroofed. I wish it'd tell me why it says it's unroofed. I honestly don't know how I'm supposed to put a roof on this place if it's just going to keep telling me it's unroofed, even when it shouldn't be unroofed. Oh, this could be problematic on a very severe degree. Let's try this one more time. Expand the no roof area. Let's expand it to all of the walls around this place, except for the freezer walls, because the freezer walls, it's indoors, which means I will assume that it's roofed on those walls. So here we go. We'll expand it quite severely in hopes that this will cannot remove thick roofs. Is that maybe why it's considered unroofed? Because there's this one square of what it's calling a thick roof? Clear no roof area. Maybe. Unroofed. Well then. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to deal with this. The fact that this room is considering itself unroofed, I might have to just build a wall somewhere to maybe support more roof, or figure out if this thick roof area is what is affecting it. I'll do a little bit of testing, and I'll solve that problem for next time, because this is episode 3 of my Rimworld Let's Play in an ice sheet biome. So I thank you guys for watching. This is PTT GRW signing out.